Hello guys, hello, welcome again to another week of class. So as you already know, this is the first day of class, so we're going to be knowing and knowing a new topic for this week. So let's go guys. As you can see here, the topic of today is what is force? Do you know what is force? If you don't know, don't worry, I will explain you now to you. So let's go to read the concept. What is the difference between push and pull? What is the difference? Then push and pull. We're going to know this, which are the difference from these two words. So let's go ahead. A force makes an object move. So when you see an object, for example, this object, and you force this object, the, the object is moving because we are making a what? We are making force. So in fact, an object won't move at all unless the force is making it move. A push is a force that moves objects away from you. Okay? When you are making a when we are making a push, look, a push. This is push. This is push. What I was doing, this is push. This. You are pushing something. That's the push, but you are taking something away from you. So a pull is a force that moves objects toward you. A pull, for example, when I have this and I move this to me, I'm moving this forward to me because I want it. So a pull is when I want something and I bring this, making force. A push is when I throw something away from me because, but I don't want this. So let's go. A pull is a force that moves objects toward you. Imagine a blowing ball sitting on the floor. It will stay where it is unless you happy or push or pull. If you use your hands to push the ball, so depending the ball, if you want to throw the ball, you push the ball. But if you want to take the ball, you what? You pull the ball. So excellent guys, let's go. It will begin to roll and you are applying a force by pushing the ball, the force you're applying will cause the ball to move. So when you play football, when you play soccer, do you know when you hit the ball, you are moving the ball. And in that way, you are making a force. You are forcing something, okay? Because when you make a force, you want to move something. A pull is the opposite force of a pull. Look, a pull is the opposite force of a push. Pull is the opposite of pull. Okay? A push. Because pull is when you want to bring something toward you. But pull is when you want to move something away from you. So a pull is a force that comes toward you. Look, a pull is a force that comes toward. The two dogs are pulling the rope in inside, opposite direction. Which dog do you think will win? It depends on which dogs pulls on the rope with the greatest force. Look these dogs. Look these dogs. They are pulling. They are pulling because they want to bring the rope for them. Look, one is taking the rope, another is taking the rope, and they are taking the rope or rolling the rope toward of them. So for that reason, that is pulling because they are making a force, but to bring the rope toward. Okay, excellent guys. Let's go. Okay, force and mass. What is a force and what is a mass? So leave a basketball in a hand. The force of this pull moves the ball off the ground and keeps it from falling. Now lift a pinball ball. The force needed, you lift or pull the pinball back and keep it in its front falling has far less than the force needs to lift or pull the basketball. So when you have a ball and you throw the ball to the floor, you throw it to the floor, you are making force. And depending the force, like when you throw the ball, is that a force eh, that is making that is the force. We are making force with a mass, okay? The mass is this, the object, that is the mass. Let's go. Mass is the amount of material in an object, okay? Well, that was what I was telling you. The mass is the material that is in an object, okay? Can be short, can be small, can be large, can be in many ways. Big. So objects with more mass require more force to move, to run, and to stop. We measure an object mass by weighing it. So for example, you have a car or you have a motorcycle at home. So when you want to move this motorcycle or a car, you need to apply a greatest kind of force. Because if you don't have that enough force, you won't move the car or you won't move the motorcycle. So that's depending on the mass that you want to move. Because, okay, guys, look, if you think that the mass is very heavy, please don't move it. Don't move it. If you feel that you don't have the force to move it, don't do it. Okay, let's go, guys. A large truck has more mass than a small car. Yes, because the truck is very heavy, but the car is heavy but not at all. But for that reason, the truck has more mass, is more heavy. If they collide, okay, talk, what do you think will happen? The truck has so much mass that it may continue to move forward. The small car will be pushed back or to the side because it has less mass. So if this one collides, what will happen if the car comes and the trucks come? Obviously, as the explanation said, that truck is going to move the car backward because the truck has it come driving, right? The trucks bring a big force and have more mass. And that reason has the car doesn't have enough force and enough mass, the car is going to break. So you can try this using two balls of unequal size, like a basketball and a pinball ball. So now, here I have this one, start, stop, change directions. So not only do objects need force, do them to move they need. Okay, let's go here. Applying to then move, they need force applying to stop moving or change its motion. Motion is the act or process of being moved. That is motion. When something is moving, you are making a motion, okay? So when you throw the ball to your friends, the ball stops moving because it meets a force. Yes, one force arrives to another force. In this case, you throw the ball and the ball carries force. And comes another object that this will be your friend, stop the ball, and it stop the ball. For that reason, it makes sense in this because the one force stop another force. So if your friend misses the ball, it doesn't goes on forever. Other forces act on it too. So don't worry. If your friend doesn't stop the ball, another force can stop it. For example, can be a wall, can be a tree, or another thing. Gravity and friction slow the ball down. The gravity. Do you know what is gravity? Gravity is the what happens here. on the ground. Because if in the planet wouldn't have gravity, we could be flying, losing another part of the world, of the universe too. Because when we are applying a force, the another force can stop the, well, another force can be the object. Okay, right? The object that is a stop in that place, and this object stop this force that comes. Okay, this applies force another force which causes the ball move in a different directions. Your quick or hit may also change the speed of the ball. So depending the force that you apply to the ball, look here, depending the force that you apply is the way that the ball will move. It can move faster, it can move slow, because it's depending on the force that you apply. So thank you guys. This has been everything about the lesson of today. I see you tomorrow. Don't forget to go to the platform and complete another assessment that I will upload today. So also don't forget that continue with this video. I will put another video too to support this material. Okay? Don't forget to see the two videos. Okay, thank you guys. Take care. I love you. So see you tomorrow. Bye bye, guys.